I'm Mr. Udana from Sri Kalyani Dhamma School. Venerable Sir, my question would be, many people carry the weight of the past hurts. How do we practice the forgiveness you mentioned in your teachings without feeling like we are ignoring the pain? Thank you.
Mindfulness and loving kindness. Loving kindness has no boundaries. No boundaries whatsoever. We talk about human beings a lot. And earlier I mentioned about human beings, we should care and love each other and so on, and forgiveness and things like that. But we forgot one thing, that is beings. There's a lot of beings in this world suffer, but they couldn't speak. They couldn't say what they want, which is all kind of animals. So that is why the Buddha showed us loving kindness, and loving kindness is no boundaries. Regardless of that person is your enemy, if you feel and if you truly love that person because they are suffer, because they are your relative, then there will be no stopping point, there will be no wall between all of us. And of course, there are so many beings in this world that is suffering, but they couldn't speak out, like animals, like dogs, like elephants, and everything that is happening around the world. And as we have the mindset, we know what is wrong, what is right, but they don't. They just live based on their food. They fight for food. They fight to survive. That is their life. That is why they suffer in that room. And then when they die in that animal form, they're not sure that they be able to reborn as a human being again, because they continue committed into bad karma. And so we as a human beings, we have to open our heart to all beings, not just the human, but to all beings, so that we can practice and become the true children of the Buddha. Sometimes loving kindness is not, we don't have to think it's so big. We can just look at within our family members, our small community, and our world, our inside world, not the outside world. Inside of this world have all kind of wild animal. It means all kind of defilements, all kind of mind that is not wholesome. And that world is the same thing as the outside world. We are suffering every day like that. And we are not be able to kind for ourselves, because when we commit into something, then we get angry at ourselves. We regret. The more we do in that, the more we are not loving ourselves. That is why when I walk and I show people, can you just please put your left hand on top of your heart, and then the right hand on top of your left hand. Let us all do that then. Left hand on top of the heart, right hand on top of the left hand. Do it now. All you need to do is just close your eyes. Feel the heart beat. It's beating. Just close your eye and feel it. Because of unwisdom, I had done wrongful things to all beings. I am now asking for forgiveness. Because of unwisdom, I had done and committed into unwholesome things that hurt myself. I'm now forgiving myself. Can you feel those heartbeats? Thank you. If you can reflect this, like this, just feel your heartbeat, feel that inner child is craving for help, craving for love. If you could do that, give yourself some love, because it also needs love. You only feed this physical body with food, materials, but your inner child, which is your mind, also hungry every day. That is why it's shrunken. Now you need to feed that. You need to feed your inner child with kindness. That is how you start to radiate this metta, loving kindness to all beings. By mindfully doing that for yourself, ask for forgiveness from yourself. We are all beings, all human beings. We committed into so many things wrongful. Thoughts, speech, actions. But those are also the past. No one can change history. What is already done is become history. We cannot undo it. But what we can do is to ask for forgiveness for ourselves, from ourselves, and let it go. Whenever those thoughts pop up again, take a deep breath. Feel your inner child. Give yourself some love. Move on to the next step. Instead of holding all those regretful things. If we can do that, we are practicing mindfulness, we are practicing loving kindness, metta, to us. What about the animals? They can't do all that. They cannot do all that. That is why we as human beings, we have the ability to do that to help, which is don't hit them, don't kill them, don't hurt them. You know why we don't do that? Because they are also our relatives in many past lives. Talk about Aloka. Aloka was a stray dog following us on the journey of walk in India and Nepal on day 6 from Kolkata, India. By the time he saw us walking and he joined the team, at the beginning he was afraid to get closer to the monks when we tried to feed him and give him water. He's still scared because he was a stray dog. And that's why now you can see wherever he go, if he see dogs, he just want to protect himself. That's why he growled. Because he's scared. He been into many fights. Even though when he walked with the monks, he encountered a lot of fight with the wild animals and dogs. That is why he always protected. But why he stick with us that much? I truly believe he was a monk before too. It's just because of Sila, maybe. He became a dog. And now he found the way again. That's why I named him Aloka, light. Hoping that he will find the light of wisdom to liberate all kind of suffering, to gain the nirvana stage. That's why I named him Aloka. It means that we have some type of connections in the past. That is why he follows us that way. That is why now he's on the peace mission, same like the monks. There are so many people love and care for him. He has millions of fans and followers all over the world. So they care for him so much. We are okay with it. We are happy to die to bring peace to some people. Just a stray dog could do that. Means that there are so many more animals out there could be able to do that. It means that we have the connection together. If you learn the Buddha teachings, we'll find out that in many suttas, Buddha talk about that dog is watching out the goal that he was buried in his previous life, and now reborn as a dog, and then just stay in there and watch out those goals and things like that. Remember? So tell us that they are our relatives. And in the future, we will become relatives again. So we should protect them, their life, because they don't have the ability to protect themselves. But instead, they keep on killing to keep them survive. So no boundaries for loving kindness and compassion in Buddhism.